Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I wanted to do a pineapple spell for prosperity. So if you don't know, the pineapple is my personal symbol for, like, it's my sign. When I see it, I believe that the law of attraction is working for me, and that, it's just my good luck symbol whenever I see it. So it's also a symbol of wealth. It's a symbol of prosperity, hospitality, stuff like that. So I wanted to do a pineapple wealth spell today. I always feel like wealth, I like to do them on Thursdays. I like to do them on Sunday. Friday is just as good because Friday is the day of Venus, and she rules money just as much as she rules love. We tend to associate her more with love, but she also rules money. And she rules Taurus and Libra, and especially Taurus. I always feel like Taurus is a little bit more about the money and the material things, and Libra is a little bit more about the relationships and the love. Anyway, I just want to go get some salt. Hang on. So I've already hollowed out the pineapple because it's a little bit difficult to do, and I wanted to do it before I got on camera. So this is what I have here. This is the top of the pineapple. Hi, how are you? It's raining here, but I love rain. It's a Pisces thing. I love water. So this is the top of the pineapple, and I cut it off, and then I just hollowed out the inside. This is gonna make a mess. I always make a mess. I'm not graceful. I'm okay, thanks. So it's hollowed out. I mean, there's a little bit of pineapple that I left in there because pineapple is sweet and it calls in money. Now, I have it in a metal thing, just in case, and there's water around it. But not only water around it just, in case of fire, but because we want the element of water as well. So we have the element of water. I have a couple of crystals here: protection, obsidian, and I always have a hard time saying it, shungite, which helps to repel any negativity that comes off of electronics and stuff like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of salt because it's protective, and I'm going to add it to the water. So it's just sort of like a circle of salt around the pineapple. I know you guys didn't see that, but it's not really anything to see. Now, inside the pineapple, I'm going to put the prosperity rice, which I made this a while ago. So basically, this is just white rice. You could use the cheapest rice that you can find. It doesn't matter. And I've colored it with green dye, if you can see that. There are little pieces of bay leaves in here. There are pieces of, this is clove because it's for good luck, bay leaves and basil, and I'm going to just put it right in here. I'm going to put the whole thing in. There goes half the water on the floor. You know what? I'll move the camera from now on. So along with that, I'm going to add basil. Use the cheapest basil that you can find. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, here, let's do it like this. Okay. Some basil. I've got some bay leaves here. I take out the broken bay leaves that I usually use for the bay leaf spell. I like to use the whole leaves when I can. So the broken ones, I'll use them for prosperity rice, or I'll use it for something like this. Now I want to get the incense, and I want to get the oil. You know that my organizational skills are really less than perfect, but that's okay. I'm looking for the money oil. to use glitter. Oh, look, I have the money oil right here. What an ass. Such an ass. Quiet down, Dylan. So this is just glitter because, you know, glitter, it's fun, it's sparkly, it adds to the fun. Putting some glitter in here. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. This oil, it's just good luck oil, that's it. It's good luck, it's for attracting money, it's green. Add some of that. Get a lot of that. And then what I have here is High John Conqueror, which he tends to, like, this tends to speed things up a little bit, you know, which nobody likes to wait for anything, right? We're all pretty impatient, especially when it comes to money and things like that. And then ginger is another one that speeds things up. So I'm going to add some ginger, and the only reason why I have organic is because it was all they had at the store. Otherwise, I don't use organic stuff for this. There's no need, in my opinion, to spend a lot of money. You eat that stuff, but you don't need to use it. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is sweet. Anything sweet will draw money to you, or love, or whatever. When you're trying to attract something, you want to use something sweet. And I'm going to put a little bit of honey. This honey is kind of hard to work with. So I'm only going to get a little bit, but you don't need a lot. Some honey in here. All right, I will show you now what it looks like. Now, I could keep going. I could add some more prosperity rice, you know, whatever. You could do more. You can get it as elaborate as you want. I don't think all that is necessary. Remember, everything is always about the power of your intention. So it's really what you're intending for this. Your intention is to call money into you, right? And your intention is to, I'm going to light some incense. Prosperity. So what does it mean? It could mean extra work. It could be somebody gives you a gift. You could win something. You don't always know how it's going to come in, and it doesn't matter. It's extra. It's more, and that's what we want. So we have the 4 elements here. We have the water, we have the salt, we have the incense for the air, and we have the rocks, which are for the earth, and we also have the salt, which is also for the earth. So now I'm going to add the fire. And I have to be honest, I don't ever leave anything burning when I'm not home. So if this candle doesn't go out before I have to leave, I'll put it out. I don't ever blow them out. I know that some people do because they feel like snuffing it out is a very heavy act. I don't like to blow them out. Some people like to lick their fingers and put the flame out that way. Whatever you feel. If you feel like blowing it out, some people feel like blowing it out sends it out into the universe. If you feel that that's works for you, then that's fine. But years ago, I read that candles shouldn't be blown out. And I mean, years and years ago when I first started doing this stuff. And I always kind of stuck to that. So that's just my opinion. It doesn't make it right. And really, there's no right and no wrong way to do any of this stuff. It's all about the power of your intention and what you think. So, let me show you here what it looks like. Now, the color of the candle. Some people will use green. Some people like yellow. Yellow, I would use yellow if I was doing this on Thursday because yellow is the color of Jupiter. It's for Thursdays. I only have white, so I'm using white. I have white and I have red in the house and black, so I'm choosing white. You can use gold, silver. They're all good. Oh, I forgot to put the coins in. I had some coins too I want to put in. Now what I'll do with this, I will, for like the next, I'm realistic. If this starts to deteriorate or it starts to get moldy, then I'll shorten it. Remember, it's always about the power of your intention, and you can always continue without the actual pineapple. Just light a candle. Carve your intentions into the candle. You could use a green pillar candle for that. Gold, silver, whatever you choose. But for the next up to 7 days, I'll light a votive in here. If the candle starts to deteriorate quick, I'm not the candle, the pineapple, then I'll do it for 3 days. And what they say is, at the end, you put the top on, right? Tie it with a green ribbon, a green string, a green yarn, whatever it is. They say leave it in a crossroads. I probably won't leave it in a crossroads only because I don't want an animal to eat it. There's oil on it. There's, and it's sweet, so animals will eat it. I will probably put it in a bag and just get rid of it. I cleanse all the energies from this with incense, sage, or something like that, and do my best to wrap it up in something where an animal won't get to it, because it is sweet and I don't want animals to get hurt. And I totally creamed a raccoon on my way home from work last night, but I was on the highway and there was nothing I could do. It was literally running down the lane into the car, and I'm like, oh my God. So that was the second time I hit a raccoon in this car. But the first raccoon, I didn't hit it. Somebody else hit it and then it went into me. But this guy, he broke the bottom piece of the car. Like, it's cracked in half. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. If I can fix it, if we can fix it, or if I have to take it somewhere to have it fixed. I think that we can probably fix it. It's not that big of a deal, but it is cracked. I mean, I hit that sucker hard. And I always feel bad, and actually in my life I haven't hit that many animals. And a lot of times when I thought that, like, I hit a squirrel, I would see that I didn't. He just went under my car. So I get very upset when animals get hurt. So I'm going to do what I can. I went off on a tangent, as always. Do what I can to prevent any animals from eating this. Okay, so that's about it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or you can always send me an email, leomoon2588@gmail.com. And if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, please like, subscribe, share us with your friends, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.